Big work. Very, very important work.
Oh my gosh, no doubt about it. I mean, it's a little unnerving for a lot of kids to go
Can
to
be.
college and
Yeah.
look at Jake, one for me. I was ready to go.
I was very rare exception, trust me. Betsy, I knew what I wanted to do from the time I was 12.
Did you?
I did.
I went to school to be a fourth grade teacher, and here I am.
And now you're giving weather every single day.
I am. I try and throw a little bit of the educational part in there for sure. And boy, one of the things we have to look out for this evening is sun glare. I know the sun is still high in the sky right now, and you're probably not even thinking about it, and your folks headed home. But remember, we have changed times. Things are a little bit different today. So we are expecting sun glare as the sun sets in the west, but sunset is not until after 7 o'clock this evening. So we have a little bit of time to enjoy. And as you're out and about and getting your move on this evening, you are going to be seeing, yes, we have these mostly clear skies. We've got a few contrails there. This is a contrail, not a chemtrail, it's contrail. This is not even exhaust from the airplanes. It's basically they stir up ice crystals and super cooled water droplets in the upper parts of the atmosphere. And it just so happens to be on a perfect trajectory to line up with the building. So don't worry about anything other than that. But as you can see throughout the rest of the evening, it is going to be beautiful. We have very pleasant conditions that will be around. Temperatures are going to fade back into the mid-50s by about 8 p.m., but still those clear skies expected to continue with a south-southwesterly wind. And the wind is going to be a really big part of our forecast tomorrow. I'll show you that in just a moment. But for now, it's pretty smooth sailing on the major roads across northern Ohio as we get our evening commute on. There aren't a whole lot of clouds out there, friends. We have been seeing nothing but sunshine today, which has certainly been welcome. So we are always keeping an eye out for potential weather impacts. There's a huge storm system that's been impacting the deep southeastern part of the country. We don't have to worry at all about that. But you can see these innocent looking clouds and few showers here across the nation's border with Canada. And this is the next cold front that will be dropping in. The bad news is it's moving quickly. So even though it's 3 states away, it will be here midday tomorrow, and that means we will end up having some pretty big changes from morning to afternoon. 64 in the state's capital right now, 63 in Minneapolis, 75 in Kansas City. Temperatures, though, in Western Canada is currently sitting in the upper 20s and low 30s. That cold air will be sweeping in tomorrow, and look, by 8 p.m., did you see? The temperatures changed colors. We are going to have a pretty stark difference from morning to evening. Here's your National Design Hour hour-by-hour forecast overnight. We have no problems, barely a cloud in the sky. And look at our morning temperatures. This is 7:30 a.m., southwest wind, and our temperatures are in the low and mid 40s. But things start to change after that. So we have our 40s, as mentioned. As we move forward through the morning, watch this. By noon, the temperatures are going to be warming beautifully up to about 60 degrees or so. Early afternoon, we will see those highs peaking in the low 60s. But look what happens. Right about 2 o'clock, that cold front moves onshore and then presses southward. And look at the temperatures just sink over the next couple of hours. That line continues to move southward through the rest of the day. The good news, we see sunshine. The bad news is we stay cool for a little while. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. Low 50s on Wednesday, still chilly around town. Cooler lakeside on Thursday. Areas away from the lake will start to warm back into the 60s. Then we'll go for a pair of 72s as our next storm system makes an approach. That one going to be bringing us rain and wind. We'll have to wait to see if any of those stick around for St. Patrick's Day. But for right now, everything is looking good as far as the sunshine in the forecast.
All right, I don't want to jinx it.
He's
but
focused on Friday and Saturday.
I'm focused on Friday and Saturday, but I want to pull the reflector things off my driveway for the snowplow, but I won't do it. Because as soon as I do, we'll get a big snowstorm. Bets, thanks.
Yep.
See you in the next half hour.